So, Miss Amores, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having an amazing day. And today, we shall only speak Simlish from now on. I've played so much Sims in my life. There's no way I could ever duplicate Simlish. My mouth was moving, but nothing came out.
Samzomog. Zuby Whim.
I feel like at the end of the video I'll be able to speak Simlish just cause then I will have eaten like a Sim and that will probably give me the skill and knowledge of the language. That right here is smartness. Intelligence is a character trait that I have. Also, my hunger bar is really low right now, so we should probably get this started. I found this book, the unofficial Sims cookbook. Yes. I started playing Sims with Sims 1 really, but you know, my sister usually played and she wouldn't let me play that much. Same with Sims 2. Even though I played a little bit more Sims 2. Then I got Sims 3. I liked it and played it a lot, but also not that much because my PC couldn't handle Sims 3. Yeah, I played a lot of Sims 4 though. But whenever I would cook something on The Sims, I was like, I wanna have that. Why do you have that and I don't? We're here to change that. I have picked 3 recipes out of this book. I've already had breakfast, so we're gonna say Susul to past Vincent and also straight-haired Vincent. Good morning, Miss Amores. My hair is still straight from yesterday because I haven't taken a shower yet, because I'm hungry. What better way to start the day than with gummy bears? I just don't understand gummy bears. Couldn't really find that many veggie breakfasts. So right now we're gonna make silly gummy bear pancakes. Does this not just look scrumptious as fuck? This is from The Sims 4. I don't think I ever really gave this to my Sims. I just never understood the gummy bears. These pancakes will have you and your family smiling all day. Just make sure you don't eat too many or you might get hysterical.
And die.
For this recipe, we're gonna need a pancake mix. I just made it myself because it takes like not even 2 minutes. In my pancake mix, I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a tablespoon of baking powder, a little bit of salt, and 3/4 of a tablespoon of sugar. Then I also already added 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 cup of buttermilk, 1 large egg, 1/2 tablespoon of unsalted butter, melted and cooled. You also need an extra 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temp. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'll probably add a little bit more, but don't tell anyone. You need some sort of cooking oil, 1/2 cup of small gummy bears, and like 1/2 cup of pancake syrup. First off, I'm gonna mix all of the dry ingredients, so just the baking mix and baking soda. Wow. Now same with the wet ingredients. Buttermilk, melted butter, egg, and vanilla. Back to the dry ingredients because we have now got to mix in the wet ingredients. The batter is done. Let's fry this fish up. We're gonna follow the recipe and it says to heat it up at medium heat. Now we're gonna grease it using a paper towel. Okay, we're also gonna lightly grease 1/3 of a cup, which we're now gonna fill a batter in. Don't worry, we'll get to the gummy bear part in just a second. I love that I greased this because that did so much for me just then. Like, we're gonna let that cook for 30 seconds. Now it's gummy bear time. We're going to gently press 4 or 5 gummy bears into the top of each pancake. Lightly press it in. Let that cook for 1 more minute, or until the edges appear to be dry. I mean, you know how to do pancakes, probably.
Yeah, it smells burned on the other side. How do I flip it?
Oh, just using my hand, it's fine. Ah, whoops, that one just really wanted to flip. Oh, well, the gummy bears are like really hot, so be mindful of that. Here we are, our silly gummy bear pancakes. They're not really that warm anymore, but let's pretend they are. I mean, they kind of almost look identical. Add a little bit of butter. Okay, this one should still be warm. Now add some syrup. Ooh, or a lot. And now, more gummy bears. I'm just in such a playful mood today. You know, now if that doesn't look appetizing. Hopefully we're not gonna die because I feel like this kind of screams death. What a pleasant experience. This is so hard to chew. I don't know what I was expecting from melted gummy bears. Definitely mouth workout, but I feel like flavor-wise, it's not too bad. Again, I'm usually not the biggest fan of gummy bears, but with the pancake, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't taste so gummy berry anymore. Somehow the pancake now tastes a little bit like a cookie. I'm kind of into it. I will never do it again though, because it's just very hard to eat. Wait, I forgot. These pancakes have me smiling all day. So I'll just be over here smiling. This is my smile. I don't want to eat too many though, because again, I don't want to get hysterical. So I'm probably gonna leave this here and I'll see you later. So again, we're back. Let's make some lunch. I was heavily debating on what to make because yes, this book is like categorized. The lunch options, they're really sad. Most of them aren't veggie. I had like the spinach wrapped veggie burrito as an option, which was just like a spinach wrap with vegetables in it. And the other option would have been garlic noodles. Yeah, I mean they're noodles with garlic. And while I think I would have given that to my Sims, I was also thinking like, you can feed your Sims anything. If there are cupcakes just there and it's lunchtime, I'll have them eat cupcakes for lunch. For that reason, I have decided we're gonna make strawberry fizzy cupcakes for lunch. Because we're free. Life is but a simulation, at least right now, so we might as well have cupcakes for lunch. For that, I had to order Pop Rocks. And with it, I also got these rocket coffee things, which I feel like is something my Sims would eat. So I'm also gonna have one of those right now. So here are all of my dry ingredients. I'm making half the recipe, so 6 cupcakes. I've got half a cup of all-purpose flour, a little bit less than half a cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda, pinch of salt, that looks yum, tomato paste, 1/8 of a cup of buttermilk, 1/8 of a cup of strawberry jam, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, a small egg and a small egg white, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and now we get to combine. This looks dull and gray, so we're gonna add some food coloring. Oh yes. And our batter is done. Now we get to put it into the oven. Preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius. Oven time. Bake for 18 to 20 minutes. Until cupcakes spring back when gently pressed and center in a toothpick inserted in center comes out clean. Our muffins look very good. I took them out the oven, let them cool a little bit, then put them on a wire rack, and now they're outside to cool. While we wait for them to cool properly, we can make the frosting. You're gonna need 1/4 of a cup of butter. I don't have like normal butter. I've never made buttercream using this. 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Technically a tablespoon of whole milk, but I have bad experience using milk in buttercream frostings, so we might not end up using it. Another 1/8 of a cup of strawberry jam. More food coloring. And to garnish, I've got Pop Rocks. They didn't have strawberries, so I've got raspberries. Let's start by mixing the butter until it is creamy. Gonna add the strawberry jam, the food coloring, and also the confectioner's sugar. Low speed. This is done, we can assemble. Okay, turns out it is a little liquid after all. Should not have added the milk. I never trust myself. Okay, I also got the wrong type of butter, but I also didn't want to waste any butter since I don't really eat that much butter anymore. I'm so happy I put this into this because it's totally not too liquid. Look at my little babies. Well, if they stayed like that, it'd be cute, but we all know it's just gonna go everywhere. I love my frosting, especially on this one. Now let's put some Pop Rocks on top, garnish it. Ew, why is it this color? Fun. Now some strawberries on top. Beep, 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 beep. If only I had used proper butter, then these could have been so, I mean, they're still cute. It's just gonna be a mess to eat them, but they're cute, so do we really care?
We don't.
It's lunchtime. I'm gonna try the most horrible one with the most frosting. I'll pop them into the fridge as soon as I'm done with this because this butter needs to set. I don't know about the fizzy. That's extremely sweet. The cake itself has a really nice texture though. It almost tastes donut-like for some reason. I was hungry though. These are definitely a great quick lunch if you just want to grab something to eat that will keep you satisfied, I don't know, but not hungry for a couple of hours because I just ate one and I kind of feel sicklish. But really, how can it not be sweet with like frosting? So I will take a breather and then I'll be back to make some dinner. So, time for dinner. Yeah, that is not Sims. Also, I just looked into the mirror and I saw my hair and I was like, oh, so this is what we're going with today. My hair dictates my life, I don't dictate it. When I ordered this book 3 or 4 months ago, I was expecting like really crazy recipes, by the way, which we are not really getting. Also for dinner, most of it is something meaty for the main course, if you know what I mean. So I just went with something that looked, it doesn't look very appetizing, not gonna lie. We're gonna make a butternut gnocchi and I'm very excited because I've been obsessed with gnocchi recently. I love a good squash and so this can only taste great, I'm sure. Even Sims with a foodie trait will be dying for more. Here is what you need. It says you need 4 ounces of frozen diced butternut squash, thawed. I just took fresh one and cooked it, so now it's really soft and I think it'll be the same, honestly. You also need salt, about a tablespoon of salted butter. Here I've got 1 minced shallot and about 2 minced garlic cloves, pepper as well, 1/6 of a cup of heavy cream. I'm using this vegan one. Of course you need gnocchi. You also need fresh sage leaves, which was so hard to get and therefore, well, I couldn't get it. I've got dry sage. Good thing I got the vegan heavy cream because we're also gonna need about 1/6 of a cup of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. How about we make some butternut gnocchi now? We need a blender. Ooh, okay. Obviously, we're gonna blend our butternut squash. And with that done, we can head on over to the stove. I'm gonna cook my gnocchi according to the package instructions. We're basically making a sauce and then putting the gnocchi into the sauce. You time that however you wanna time it. Medium heat. We're gonna add the butter. Right, it was salted butter. I'm sorry. Once it's foaming, you can add your shallot and your garlic. Cook until tender and fragrant for about a minute. Then add the pureed squash, salt and pepper. Wait for about 5 minutes or until the mixture starts to bubble. Then we're gonna reduce the heat to medium-low and stir in the cream. Now just keep it warm until you can add your gnocchi. Combine it all. And after having left this kitchen a mess, we're basically done. And to serve, we simply put it on whatever plate you've got. Put some fresh sage on top and a little bit of parm, or a lot because we love parm. And there you have it, guys. Our butternut gnocchi from The Sims 4. They look really good. I'm still a little sick from our great lunch, but tell me how to say no to this. Don't know how to say no to this. Yep. I was feeling sick, but I really do not know how to say no to this. Not gonna lie, this is one of the best things I've done in a while. Probably also because it's so easy to make. The only thing is, it's lacking a bit of texture, you know? I probably wouldn't have boiled or cooked the gnocchi. I probably would have just pan-fried them so that they're a little bit crunchy on the outside. I like them like that. Flavor-wise, this is fantastic. And so simple. I can't stop. No, won't stop. It is now time to go to bed. Or I have to fill up, you know, my entertainment moodlet because the bar is kind of low. I'm joking. But I really hope that your entertainment bar is all the way up. Your hunger bar is very low because you're jealous of the food that I made, so that you want to make it yourself right now. Well guys, and with that, we shall end our Sims experience. I'm gonna taste the mezcla with this food a little bit more and got nothing left to say. Except, thank you guys so much for watching this video y entonces nos vemos la próxima vez. Y dag dag!